Welcome to my channel, KC. That's me, Carrie Chug, the Sledge Storyteller, here to talk about the wonderful world of storytelling and to open up discussion about how to tell the best stories we can. So, we all love to experience the tough guy depicted on the screen and any other medium, novels, comics, anything. It's been the biggest challenge in making this video in structuring the subject matter in a way that adequately covers it within the usual time frame without being too convoluted. But just because, look at the many different forms of tough guy. You've got the powerhouse type, the fast-moving, agile type, the opportunistic, calculating type, and even many hybrids of those qualities. Among the universal tough guy attributes I see are the kind of composure, often described as he has ice water in his veins.
I'm willing to die trying to keep him. Question is, are you willing to die trying to take him?
The hero never flinches, he smirks when threatened, he gives that piercing stare that makes a villain fear for his life. And then there's that special tough guy finesse, where he throws a punch with minimal effort, immobilizes the opponent with a simple wrist lock, a press on a pressure point, or pulling his opponent off balance, frequently with the perfect one-liner.
Shoot your mouth off now, Deadshot.
And tough gals are no less impressive, wreaking havoc, giving that deception of vulnerability before breaking out into wreaking havoc. Unrelenting defiance or straight unconfounded trash talking. A few things to factor in when it comes to depicting tough guys. Number one, always give him a soft spot. It's all about his being tough as nails. If it's just that, he's going to be just one-dimensional and unlikable. Think about John Wick and his puppy, whose death became the basis for his rage. Batman's crusade against crime was catalyzed by his love for his murdered parents. No tough guy should go without times of emotional vulnerability. You can, give him a teddy bear. It could be his spirituality. There are all kinds of angles to add more dimension and depth to make the hero more interesting. Number two, play out the power fantasy only sparingly. You know what? The power fantasy is a good way for a hero to make the big public debut to help the audience understand their powers and techniques, along with giving a nice adrenaline jolt. It can be the beginning of a story that opens up the main plot, but if he or she never struggles, you're leaving out a key thing that I have emphasized in both my videos about plot: conflict. Whatever the protagonist, the audience wants to see him or her up against real challenges. And for that to happen, the stakes have to be high. So you have to keep that in mind. They have to struggle. Their own life has to be in danger frequently. But along those same lines, number three, don't be afraid to put the tough guy up against the occasional tougher guy. If John Wayne, a favorite tough guy by many, including me, can agree to be overmatched by someone for a myriad of reasons, you should know that no tough guy should go through an entire tough guy career without defeat. If the hero seems entirely invincible, how can he or she be relatable? Lastly, be mindful of tough guy cliches. Think about the lately much talked about one where the hero is walking away from an explosion in slow motion. The more exposure this gets, the more it gets scrutinized and the duller it gets, and people are thinking more and more often, you're going to get killed by shrapnel doing that. But that's my take on using tough guys. Agree, disagree? Please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please click like. If you like this channel, please click subscribe or follow me on Instagram. As always, the link to order Sledge down there. And, I say just Sledge because there's both Sledge number 1 and Sledge number 2 available that way. And you can also order it on, or at least Sledge number 1 on Amazon. And, in both paperback and digital format. So look into that. But, let's all try to get along. Let's make the most of whatever good we have right now. And now you're looking at somebody with COVID-19 right as we speak. And, I've been immunocompromised. I'm a diabetic. So I've been all the more careful ever since the pandemic broke out. It's not so easy now because of the Omicron, because I have it and I've been taking the precautions. But, it doesn't look like I'm having any of those bad complications, bad symptoms, because I got vaccinated. And I don't know how much I can convince those who are dead set against it, but please factor this in. You're, an immunocompromised person who got the shot and is not having a problem with COVID-19 right now. Not much of a problem. So minor symptoms, a little bit of congestion, small headaches, muscle aches. But along those lines, everyone be safe and God bless.